Day 2 as a yacht chef on a week charter through the Bahamas. We picked up our guests yesterday, which means today is our first full day. I typically start the days around 5:30 or 6 a.m. here, which means I'm always catching a gorgeous sunrise. And I always try to step outside and enjoy just a few minutes of the morning with some coffee before I start the day. I brought a little sourdough starter from Colorado, and I've been trying to bring her to life before this charter started. So first thing I did this morning was feed my sourdough starter. Next up, I made cinnamon brown sugar Pop-Tarts. And all my Pop-Tarts were in the oven. I made a cinnamon glaze with the best cinnamon. I have another chef friend down here in the Bahamas who actually has his own spice company, and he brought me a whole kit of spices for this charter, which is just so nice. So I used his cinnamon. The company is called Trading Dishes. And then I glazed up my Pop-Tarts. While the Pop-Tarts were cooling, I made my usual fruit platter of the morning. Making fruit platters is one of my favorite things to do. I don't know why, I just find it so therapeutic. So if you ever catch me not making a fruit platter in the morning, then you know that something is severely wrong. I popped my bacon in the oven and then made a soft scrambled egg for all of the guests. I had a little bit of leftover focaccia from last night's dinner, so I decided to make avocado toast, which I topped off with pickled onions, sprouts, a little bit of olive oil, and flaky sea salt. After breakfast, I immediately got started on prepping lunch. If you've ever had the Mendocino Farms curry couscous salad, then you know how delicious it is. So I made my own little version as one of the sides that I'll be serving at lunch today. I popped the couscous in the fridge so that the flavors could really absorb and marinate with one another. After that, I baked my cake for tonight's dessert. And while the cake cooled, I went back to lunch mode. I'm doing a shredded kale salad to go with everything, so I chopped, rinsed, and plated the kale, and then I quickly ran upstairs so that I could begin grilling the fish. I was basically running upstairs and downstairs multiple times between flipping the fish, plating my salad, so that I could get everything out in a timely manner. The guests asked if there was any extra tiramisu from the night before, which made me so excited because that means they just really loved it. And I don't blame them. Who doesn't love a little lunch dessert? By the time lunch service ended, my cake had fully cooled for tonight, so I soaked it with the tres leches creme, and then I had time for a quick 30-minute break, so I took a quick dip in the water, which is always a nice little treat. For a happy hour snack, I made an olive tapenade, and then I got started on cooking dinner. So in case you missed out on my last video, I am doing a 4-course dinner every single night on this charter, which I've never done before. And I'm honestly super excited because I feel like it's a chance for me to get super creative. First course of dinner tonight, I'm serving a grilled octopus salad with a roasted red pepper sauce. To be honest, this is my first time grilling octopus, and I am so happy with how it turned out. And here's a little behind the scenes look at how we get those lovely food water shots. I popped the fish in the oven that I'll be using for the third course. I'm serving taquitos for the second course. These are steak and cheese taquitos that I topped off with crema, and then I garnished each one with a radish. I also made a chicken taquito for those who don't eat red meat in the group. For the third course, I'm serving fish tacos. As I noticed on the preference sheet, tacos were requested for dinner one night. I made a cilantro lime rice to go with the tacos. Fourth and final course, I made a tres leches cake topped off with fresh strawberries.